Hello, ladies. Today I want to talk to you about inquiring about your future expenses. So, what is inquiring about your future expenses anyway? Okay, ladies, inquiring about your future expenses is doing research, going behind the scenes, finding out all that you can about this thing that you want, about this experience that you want, about this opportunity that you want, about this thing that you want, right? This physical object, this physical thing. Finding out all that you can about this particular thing that you are desiring. That is inquiring, ladies. So, if your dream home is a beautiful condo downtown in the city, go down to the city, go to the condo and arrange a tour, okay? Find out, get some brochures, find out the cost, the rent, find out about, if this condo has valet trash or if you could potentially, um move in tomorrow, right? You want to know everything that you can about this thing that you want. If you want a new vehicle, inquiring would be going online, finding out where the nearest dealership is, getting the address, arranging a meeting, right, with the dealership, going down there, sitting inside the car, test driving it, smelling it, finding out all of the options for the interior, finding out the different wheel options, finding out if it has satellite radio, all of those things, finding out everything to the finest detail, okay? And next would be learning the maintenance, right? The maintenance and the care necessary to maintain this thing, this experience, this opportunity that you want, okay? Go into it as find out every detail to the smallest detail. Okay, ladies, that is inquiring. You are a detective at this point because you're doing this because you want to know all that you can about this thing before you work toward it. Because let's say, for example, you want to move into a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom home. This may be your dream, right? You fantasize about this home, you dream about this home. But after doing all of your research, you realize that you are not going to be able to clean this house every day because you work, right? Or you travel a lot. You may realize that you're going to have to hire landscaping. You may have to pay homeowner association fees, and you might not like being told, how high your grass can be or what type of fence can go in the front or if a fence can go up at all. There are so many details, ladies. So inquiring really helps you to understand two things: how bad you want this thing or if you want it at all. Okay. So you may even realize, I don't really want a 5-bedroom home. It doesn't fit into my lifestyle. I thought that it would. I think I'm going to purchase a condo instead. Maybe that's more your speed. Maybe you need something smaller, but still spacious and luxurious, but you want it in the city, right? You don't want it in the suburban, in the outskirts of your city. Maybe you like to be downtown. So doing your research and inquiring really helps you to decide how bad you want it and if you even want it at all. So why is inquiring necessary? Other than finding out every detail and deciding if you want this thing or not, inquiring about your future expenses also helps to push you to the next phase. Sometimes we can spend a lot of time dreaming and fantasizing and hoping, and we can get so much pleasure from the dream, from the fantasy, from the vision board, from the Pinterest boards, that we lose sight of actually having it in real life, right? We see other people with it, we stick it on our vision board, we dream about it, we fantasize about it, and sometimes we can be too happy in the dream, ladies. So inquiring really helps you to move on, right? You've dreamt about it long enough, you've planned about it long enough, you've written down enough notes. It's time to move forward, right? So when you inquire, ladies, this is helping you to create a strategy, and your strategy and your plan is going to help push you towards having it in real life, calling it yours, putting your name on it, and actually having it in your life so that you can move on to the other things in your life that you want. You can move on to what your life will be like when you have this thing, right? What type of experiences and opportunities will come when you have this thing in your life. So, if you wanted that condo downtown in the city, when you finally move forward, when you inquire about it, when you create a strategy, and then you live by that strategy and that map that you design, and then you finally have it, right? Now you can move on to the beautiful things that come with that condo, right? Now you can go furniture shopping. Now you can have that couch that you've always wanted. Now you can decorate your home the way you've always wanted. Now you can have dinner parties. Now you can have your friends over for girls' night. You can move on to those things that you wanted to do once you attain that item or that opportunity or that experience. If you wanted a job, your dream job is working for a certain firm in a city, a larger city, a new city, right? Once you finally move forward, once you did your inquiring about who the boss is, who are the executive officers, who are the CEOs of this company, and when you did your inquiring and found out where this office is located, where you want to live, you found an apartment that's close by, you learned the place, right? You bought a plane ticket and traveled to this city and experienced the city, right? You were a tourist, you went to different restaurants, and you tested the city out to see if you actually even want to live here. So after you've done all of that, you've scheduled an interview, your interview was great, you got the job, right? Now you've moved to the city. Now you can experience all the beautiful things that were waiting for you in this city, right? Maybe you're going to meet somebody. Maybe you're going to meet new friends. Maybe you're going to find new hobbies. Maybe you'll join, maybe you'll finally be able to start, your candle business that you might have been dreaming about. The options are, unlimited, ladies. So it's so important to move on from the dream stage to the inquiring phase so that you can create your strategy. And from the strategy, you can move on to your beautiful life and attract all of those beautiful things that have been waiting for you to reach this point. Okay, ladies. So now what I want you to do is I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper, and I want you to make a list of all of the things that you want. All of the things that you want, the life that you want, the home you want to live in, the car you want to drive, maybe the handbag that you want to carry, maybe the type of friends that you want, the type of social circle you want, the type of life that you want, ladies. I want you to write everything down that you want in your life right now. And when you write down this list, ladies, I want you to promise yourself that you will begin to inquire about every single one of these things on this paper, okay? Because sometimes when we don't inquire, right, sometimes we can make lists of things that we want, right? We know what we want, but we allow fear to step in front of us and block us from moving forward, right? For example, I have found that a lot of times when I want something, I would kind of talk myself out of it. I wouldn't even look up the price. I wouldn't even do any research, right? And then one day I'd realize, hey, maybe I should just check and see, how much this is. Or I just had this knowing inside of me of, oh, I won't be able to have that anytime soon. That's out of my budget. I can't afford it. I won't be able to have it now. I guess I'll just have to wait. But, one day I told myself, let me just check and see how much this thing is, just to see. Let me see if it can fit into my budget. Let me just check. So I would do some research, right? Or I would go down to this place and find out whatever this particular thing was. And I would see the price and I would say, wow, it really was not that bad, right? Or I would see, how far I am from reaching that that thing, that experience, that item. And I would realize, wow, had you done the research months ago or weeks ago, you could have already had it, or you could have already experienced this. You could have already known this information had you not been afraid and just taken that next step and just checked, just inquired. Okay, ladies. So that's the biggest part of that's the biggest thing. Fear is the biggest thing that can block us from what it is we want. We allow fear to step in and tell us that we can't afford it, that we're not good enough, we can't have it, it's not for us, it's only reserved for certain people, don't even waste your time. We listen to that. And you cannot and you should not allow fear to block you from moving towards what it is that you want, ladies. So inquire. Inquire, ladies. The worst case scenario is that you can either do it right now or you have to wait. That's it. Those are the only two things that could happen, ladies. You either can't do it now or you can do it now. If you can't do it right now, you can still create a strategy. If you can do it right now, you must still create a strategy. So you have to create a strategy regardless, ladies. So don't allow fear to block you from inquiring, because fear has no place here, okay? Fear should not step in when you are dreaming about what you want, when you are deciding what type of life you want, when you are dreaming about the things that you want. Don't allow fear to block you and prevent you from moving forward, ladies. So inquire, because regardless if the answer is yes right now or no right now, you still have to create your strategy. So, ladies, I want you to inquire. I want you to write lists of what you want. And if you need any help moving forward, ladies, this is exactly why I created the Become Her workbook, because this workbook is full of prompts. It has 4 different chapters that help you to break down exactly the type of life you want, the woman you want to become, the steps that are necessary, what you're going to do. You can create your game plan. You can really open up yourself, open up your mind, open up to unlimited thinking and dream and fantasize and make lists of what you want. And then from there, you create your strategy. And from there, you then learn how to create more opportunities in your life, ladies. So if making your list and inquiring is not enough, right? If you need more, ladies, go ahead and purchase your Become Her workbook, because this workbook is really going to help you get onto the path of becoming that woman that you want to be, becoming that sophisticated, elegant woman that you've always wanted to become, ladies, living that life you want to live, driving that car, living in that home, right? Having that job, living her life, becoming her inside and out, ladies. So the Become Her workbook is your friend. She is your companion, and she comes with this beautiful rose gold pen, ladies. So the Become Her workbook is really, really going to help you take everything from your mind and put it onto paper, so that now you can transform it into a physical manifestation, a real life experience, ladies. Okay. So if you want your Become Her workbook, ladies, be sure to click my link and head to my website and order yours today, ladies. So happy inquiring, ladies. I look forward to hearing about all of your beautiful manifestations. I look forward to hearing about all of the amazing experiences that you are working toward, that you have started inquiring about, and that you have ultimately, transformed into your experiences, into your real life scenarios, and into your physical objects, ladies. I will see you in my next video.